Today, I'll be making some more polymer clay worry stones. If you're wondering what worry stones are used for, you rub them with your thumb to help relieve stress and anxiety. I'm starting off by making some worry stones inspired by my air-dry clay trinket trays, the frog pond, and the seal. Most of the clay I'm using is a mix of Primo and Fimo Soft polymer clay. For the frog pond, I decided to leave out the rocks since it looks a bit too clustered in my first attempt. This design is much simpler. First, I'm flattening an oval-shaped piece of clay using acrylic stamp blocks. Then I'm using my thumb to make the indentation. I'm using isopropyl alcohol to remove any dust or fingerprints from the surface. For these worry stones, I'm attaching a screw eye pin so they can be turned into bag charms later. I'm simply twisting the eye pin into the piece and it will bake with the clay. Now I'm making a tiny frog. For a lily pad, I'm taking a small ball of clay, flattening it, then using a precision knife to cut a V. I'm also making a tiny flower for extra details. To make the face, I'm cutting the pieces from a thin coil of clay that I rolled out. The clay is on the firmer side, so to secure the frog to the pond, I'm scoring both pieces and applying some Sculpting bacon bond to attach them. I'm adding the final details to the flower, and now I'm done with the first worry stone. For the seal worry stone, I'm going to be using translucent clay for the ice block that the seal will be laying on. I'm mixing a little blue clay with the translucent clay until I get a very light blue. I'm making a rectangular block and slightly flattening it. Then I'm making the indentation. Here I'm rounding the corners a bit until I get a shape I like. To make a seal, I'm shaping a teardrop shape for the body. The whole seal is pretty much formed from teardrops. The tail has two teardrops attached to each other. The arms are also teardrop shaped. The snout also uses two teardrops. And after adding the nose and eyes, the seal is done. This clay is very sticky, so I can just attach the seal without using bacon bond. I'm twisting in the eye pin and the seal worry stone is done. Lastly, I'm making some button worry stones. I'm flattening a ball of clay and smoothing the edge with my fingers. I'm using a ball tool to make the indentation. Then I'm using my thumb to smooth the surface. There is some lint on the clay, so I'm cleaning it with isopropyl alcohol and twisting the eye pin in. I'm mapping out where to add the holes and using a needle tool to make them. Buttons are pretty easy to make, so I'm making another one. Now that I'm done sculpting, I can bake these in my toaster oven. Since I use different brands and they have different thicknesses, they're baking at different times. The Cernet translucent mix actually turned out really nice after baking. There is some mooning, but I think it works well for an ice block. I see some fingerprints and dust still on the surface, so I'm removing it with a bit of acetone. I'm wearing the proper PPE and working in a well-ventilated space. The eye pins are loose, so I'm removing them from the piece, grabbing the eye pin with pliers and dipping it into some superglue. Then I'm twisting the clay piece around the eye pin and letting the glue dry completely. To turn these into bag charms, I'm using some ball chains, jump rings, and jewelry pliers. I'm opening the jump ring with my pliers, adding the worry stone, and closing the jump ring. Then I can add the ball chain through the jump ring. I'm repeating these steps for the rest of my worry stones, and now I'm done. I'm really happy with how these turned out. I think this seal worry stone is my favorite item I've made this year. It looks so pretty under sunlight, and this clay feels smoother than Primo and Fimo.